Excuse me. Welcome to another installment of Brews and Views, guys. So I've been thinking about putting together like another episode of, a whole block of teaching, if you will. So I wanted to teach you and myself, because obviously when I do the research on this, I'm also learning myself. So this is another reason why I do this. It's because I'm helping myself help you, and then the more research I do, the more information that I get, it then helps me to then be able to regurgitate that information to others, and to sort of try and make the world a better place, one thought at a time, one brew at a time. So what I put together is a couple of episodes on the power of empowering emotional intelligence. Now I really think that this is a really good subject to sort of delve into, and I hope you're going to get something out of this one, because I feel like it's such a good topic. And so I'm not going to just do this over 90 seconds. I'm going to spend some time on it, and hopefully you'll watch it all the way through. There's some good stuff in this one, so please bear with me. So I'm going to start off this one with a quote. Surprise, surprise. And that quote is, "In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity." And that is from Sun Tzu, from the great book, The Art of War. So in a world filled with constant stress and rapidly changing environments, emotional intelligence becomes a great tool in combating mental health and the challenges of mental health. So our journey will begin by exploring some of the aspects of self-awareness. So in that quote, Sun Tzu reminds us that even in challenging times, there is opportunity for growth. And so in this episode, we're going to dive into the power of self-awareness, which is the foundation of emotional intelligence, and how it impacts your mental well-being. So Daniel Goleman was a researcher, and he discovered that individuals with higher levels of self-awareness tend to experience lower levels of anxiety and depression. Other studies have shown that there is a connection between self-awareness and resilience, so as well as improved relationship satisfaction. If that isn't the reason to put a bit more time and effort into working yourself, then I don't know what is. It's basically saying those people who are more aware of their emotions and in tune with their emotions, and perhaps those people who don't just react, are more likely to be happy. Again, who doesn't want that? Who doesn't want to be happy? Put your hand up. None of you should have done that, okay? So we all want to be happy, right? So let's say, let's do this. If you're not happy, if you're struggling with anxiety and depression, you're struggling with relationships, then you owe this to yourself to listen. And sort of follow these ones as we go through into it. Ask yourself some questions, right? These are some questions that we can start with today. We're not going to answer these. You're going to answer these. Why do we suppress our emotions? So think about that. Maybe I'll write that down. Maybe write an actual answer down to that question. How does our own self-perception shape our mental health? So how do you see yourself? Do you see yourself in a positive light, in a negative light, in a okay sometimes sort of light, or whatever? Write that down. Because when you reflect on those things, you're going to acknowledge certain aspects of yourself, and you start to begin to understand the root cause of perhaps your problem. if you write down answers to those questions, you probably, some of your answers may already be there. And those are the things that you need to start working on. So, like I said, we just touched on that today, and how we can perhaps harness that power of emotional intelligence. And it's simply the sort of leaving thought is becoming attuned to our emotions and understanding their impact on us, and how we can develop resilience and gain control over our mental health and well-being. So guys, I'm going to kind of leave you with that. Leave you with those thoughts. Life's challenging, but sometimes we can let it happen to us, but we have an opportunity to gain control and take control of how we react in the world. You are loved, you are needed, and you are not alone. Until next time, see you later.